2022. You ready for the drama stories? Y'all ready? Alright, because I hope y'all got about a good 25 minutes. It's story time. So, y'all, I'm fucking heated. I'm fucking heated like a motherfucker. And you know what made me so mad about today? I gotta tell y'all from the beginning. But what made me so mad today is this. We talking about baby daddy number 3. This nigga and his fucked up baby mama and his motherfucking kids. Now we all got problems. So don't y'all sit on the other end of the computer and be like, oh, she always got motherfucking problems. You goddamn right. I sure do got motherfucking problems. You motherfucking right. My life is not perfect by far. I got motherfucking problems. I sure do. And I get on this bitch and I talk about the shit to get it off my motherfucking chest. That's what the fuck I do. And that's what the fuck I'ma keep doing. And it ain't gonna change. So if you don't like listening to my problems, and it's the thing right here, people be acting so fucking fake. I got a big ass bump right here. People be acting so motherfucking fake. Like, this nigga go post on social media and say, what the fuck did this mean? It don't even matter. I'm gonna start from the fucking beginning. From the very fucking beginning to tell you how this shit all got started. Okay, so first of all, the nigga was happy to get his motherfucking kids because the bitch finally told him to come get his fucking kids. For some reason, I don't trust bitches, and that's a reason why I don't trust bitches, because bitches is calculating. They evil, they full of chaos and mess. So I should have known something was up when she called the nigga saying, you know what I'm saying, his son was in the hospital, and then after he got out of the hospital, he went and got his son. Now, ain't nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? He got to spend the holidays with his kids. I was happy for him that he got to spend the holiday with his kids. But see, what the bitch should have said was, you know, my kid is sick. And I know you got a baby, so you shouldn't come get him if, you know, you don't. But I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna just keep going. So anyway, when he went to drop his son back off, and none of this came together or came to my head until like 14 days later. 14 days later. So when he went, she's on, oh, I want to see the baby. I want to see the baby. You know, I don't really be around too many people because of this COVID shit, right? So she came to his truck and she got in his truck and she all looking, oh, the baby, all touching his hands and his face. I ain't think nothing of it. I ain't even think nothing of it. Then, about, I'm going to say 2 days later, my baby turned up sick. And I kind of knew where it came from because my baby ain't been around nobody. And it went through my head, but I was like, would a bitch be that calculating to do some shit like that? So then y'all know I get to snooping on my different social medias because I got about 5 pages. And I go snooping and I see on this bitch page, oh, me and my kids got COVID. Bitch, you knew that when you got in that truck and got in my baby face. Bitch, you knew that you had COVID. You knew that your kids was sick because your son was in the hospital for about 4 days. But my fault for not being a bitch and being more protective over my kids. But bitch, you got me once, you will never get me again. So that was the first incident. Now the bitch talking about she telling this nigga she don't want her kids over my house because she don't want her kids sleeping on the floor. Okay, I'm gonna pause y'all right there because do y'all remember a couple of months ago I had an issue with my kid's father about my kid sleeping on his girlfriend's floor? Y'all remember that? I posted like mad videos about that. Well, when she told this nigga that, this nigga all like, she ain't gonna let my kids come back over because she said my kids slept on the floor. First of all, my son got a bunk bed, bitch. So my mattress is not on the floor. The kids didn't want to sleep in the bunk bed. They didn't want to sleep there. And then second of all, I told this bitch back in motherfucking October, I said, look, y'all made an agreement that y'all was only gonna get 2 kids at a time because there's no room for all 3 of them to sleep over here in the same bed. My son's room is very small. He has a bunk bed, but all 3 of them can't sleep on no twin mattress. I addressed this shit way before it even happened because I knew that might be a problem with 3 kids trying to sleep on a twin mattress. I just went through this same shit with my son following his girlfriend. Why would I do the same thing to somebody else's kids? So I told her, that's real uncomfortable. Y'all should just stick to the plan of getting 2 kids. And maybe one kid can sleep at the bottom and the other kid can sleep at the top. You know what I'm saying? This bitch still talking about, I want you to get all 3. So then when he get 2, he get 1 at one time. Drop her back off. Go get the other 2. Not a bitch screaming, my kid slept on the floor. Bitch, you know what I'm saying? And then the irritating part is, this nigga trying, but she dragging him through the motherfucking mud. Like, this nigga helping you out and you still fucking, you know what I'm saying? And it's who? So, yesterday was both of their birthdays, right? So the bitch, I guess she got her daughter to call him or whatever. And the daughter told him he wasn't shit. Yeah. After your dad just tried to pick all of y'all up, bring y'all over so that y'all could get out the house, she calls him and she tells him he ain't shit. So he tell it to me. So he like, what would you do? I'm a fucking mama. What the fuck you mean what I would do? I would have checked her ass. You a fucking kid. What the fuck you mean telling another parent you ain't shit? You don't do no shit like that. The fuck is you teaching your kid if you let her get away with that shit, man? Like, I'm just like, the disrespect is starting to go too far. The mama already mad disrespectful, but now you got your daughter that ain't really even his. Let me bring that up. That first daughter belonged to somebody else. That's not his kid. She just put that kid off of him on him because she knew that the nigga was too drunk to be like, oh, that ain't my daughter, or just to speak up for himself in general. So she put that baby. That kid don't look nothing like him. So now she got this kid disrespecting you, talking about some you ain't shit. He asked me what I would do. He didn't want to hear my opinion because, as y'all know, you ask me my opinion, I'm going to tell you, and you not going to like it. You not going to like it because I'm going to tell you some truth. I'm not about to sit up here and tell you no fake shit. You a fucking parent. What the fuck you mean? You should cuss her ass out. Get into that ass. You don't let no motherfucking 12-year-old talk to you like that and tell you you ain't shit. What the fuck? Then not only did she tell him that he wasn't shit, this nigga is, you know how when people get mad, they usually tend to treat the right people wrong and the wrong people right. So this nigga already mad that her and the girl disrespected him. The nigga go drag my son in the midst of it, my 22-year-old, and say, oh yeah, your son lazy. Bitch, if you don't sit your getting disrespected ass down somewhere, how fucking dare you sit up here and say my fucking 22-year-old is lazy? Let me tell y'all something. My son ain't got no motherfucking kids by these no good ass trifling women out here. He don't motherfucking smoke no weed or take no drugs. This nigga got his own car, his own money. He go to work. He come home. He don't bother nobody. He keep to himself. He don't have traffic in and out my house. Nigga, if you don't get off my motherfucking grown ass son and go worry about them little disrespectful ass kids that you got about to be adults in this fucking university, not university, universe. We already got enough fucked up kids out here. Nigga, if you don't get hold to your kids right now and worry about them and stop worrying about my already grown son, the fuck? I'm like, the fuck you gonna call my son motherfucking lazy and your own fucking 12-year-old daughter just said you wasn't shit? Nigga, you got your wires mixed up for real. You worried about the wrong shit, my nigga. You need to worry about them kids and a blood test and that hoe ass baby mama of yours that's bitter at the motherfucking world and trying to do old evil ratchet. The bitch is evil as fuck. The bitch fuck somebody nigga. The bitch, here go another story for y'all. The bitch fuck somebody nigga. Then the nigga that she was fucking, I guess the nigga cut into her for some cash and she thought she was sending the nigga $50 and she sent the nigga wife the $50 and the wife called her ass and cussed her ass out like, bitch, leave my husband alone. That's why you thought you was sending him money, but you sent me money. If that ain't a whole messy ass situation right there. And then she had the audacity to keep telling this nigga she want him to fix her car. Ain't it crazy? Ain't it fucking crazy how bitches will fuck around with the whole messed up, fucked up nigga and don't ask them for shit, but they'll take a good nigga and run him in the motherfucking ground and use his dumb ass and do whatever and don't give a fuck. But you ain't about to do that to the no good nigga that got you caught up with his wife. You up here cashing this nigga out, giving this nigga $50, but you couldn't take that $50 and take your funky ass van up there to get it fixed. Nah, what you do? You call this nigga phone every day. Fix my van. Come fix my van. How much you gonna charge me? Nah, $40. That's too much. I just get the nigga up the street to fix it. And this nigga like, okay, I'll fix it for free. Nigga. She cashing motherfucking niggas out. Probably to suck they dick. And then got you fixing her car for free. Man, you try to tell somebody to wake the fuck up. You try to tell somebody, look, if you don't stand up for yourself, this motherfucker gonna keep running over you. They gonna keep hurting your feelings. They gonna keep disappointing you until you get some motherfucking balls and stand up for yourself. That's why they do the shit that they do. Because you don't say shit. You just let the shit go. I'm sorry, I'm looking for my fucking shit for my fucking lips. These bitches dry as fuck. I'm not trying to find my shit. It's in my fucking bag. This shit right here. Damn, I can't even. Whole situation. Hot ass mess. So then, you sit up here because your baby mama then motherfucking disrespected you. You go sit up here and talk about my motherfucking son. My son don't disrespect nobody. My son is the most respectfulest young man who will open the door for a lady. He ain't out here on no bullshit. Don't bring my son in the midst of your motherfucking chaos because your shit fucked up. Now you want to attack my son? And one thing about my son, this motherfucker fix cars. One thing about my son, this nigga people be trying to play him all day long. My son will pay him with no problem at all. He give my son a price, my son gonna pay him. That's a decent motherfucker right there. He not trying to use nobody. He not trying to get no shit for free. If you be like, oh, a water pump costs this much, I'll fix it for this much. He like, okay. This nigga tell this bitch he go fix her motherfucking belt, cause I guess her belt broke on her van. How much you go charge me? He like, okay, it normally costs this much. I'm gonna charge you $40. That's too much. I ain't got it. Okay, here we go. I fix it for free. Nigga, why the fuck would you fix it for free? She cashing niggas out to suck their dick for $50. She sucking their dick and paying them $50, nigga. And she don't want to pay you to fix her car, which is gonna benefit for her and her kids. Then she's saying this, oh, I'm your baby mama. Why you can't fix it for free? Bitch, you paying niggas to suck their dick. Why can't you pay, bitch? You paying these niggas, why can't you pay him? Shit, if you go somewhere else, bitch, you go pay to get the shit fixed. She'll pay another motherfucker to fix her van. She just don't want to pay him. Man, situation, man. Then all of a sudden said she didn't seen my baby. Oh man, that must have triggered something in her head, because now all of a sudden the bitch want him to see his son now every week. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga runs to the city every goddamn day. I wouldn't be surprised if his ass was running over there to see him. You know what? To be honest, I really wouldn't. I would not be surprised, not one bit. I wouldn't. The way this bitch dogged this nigga, this is what niggas like, to be honest. Niggas love for a bitch to dog them like this. They love it. The more a bitch dog a nigga, the more the nigga kiss they ass. So all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, the nigga don't think that I notice. You know what I'm saying? You keep your phone on silent all of a sudden. You trying to hide your phone, never see your phone no more. You know what I'm saying? You run to the city. Used to go to the city, what, maybe once or twice a week? Nah, maybe, I don't know. Now the motherfucker go to the city every single day. And it seemed like now he go to the city every day, her attitude then bumped up 10 times worse. I need this, I need that. He needs some boots, he needs some shoes. But you weren't even thinking about this nigga. You really wasn't. You wasn't thinking about him. You wasn't asking him for shit. Now all of a sudden, since you see my baby, you all like, oh, I need this, I need that. Yeah. This nigga over here letting the bitch drive him mad crazy. Ain't no way in the world. I will say what the fuck I gotta say, and then I'm fucking done. Bitch, you not about to worry me. Let me tell you, when I argue with BD number 2, we argue, and I'm on to the next subject until the nigga piss me off again. I'm not about to be sitting up here worried about that nigga 24/7. Oh, this nigga said this to me, and then that happened over there, and then his girl. I'm not. It may bother me for a minute, yes. I may get bothered. I'm only human. Of course I'm gonna get bothered. But I'm not about to be sitting up there every single day letting a motherfucker taunt me. Oh man, I hate fucking with stupid people. I really do. I hate fucking with. And I'm not trying to talk about nobody. I'm not. Because he my he my best friend. But at the same time, I don't like people that don't use common sense. You know, you happy, which is you wasn't with her. She said you happy. She gonna do everything in her power to make you miserable. She gonna do everything in her power to irritate you. You know, that go back to when I be talking about them demons. You know, you got some demons that's just out to kill, steal, and destroy your happiness. And if you let it, it will. And to me, it's like he don't. I got all types of shit on my face, man. This shit is irritating. And I got bumps. I don't know where these ugly bumps is coming from with this shit. It's man. And then you get on social media and then you say, oh, I can't talk to nobody because if I talk to somebody, you just go tell social media. I said I had to address the shit. I had to. I said, first of all, you don't say some smart shit about my child and then be like, oh, you talking about I told you something in privacy and you went back on social media and you said something. Don't do that, motherfucker, because you attack my child first. You attack my child, fuck yeah. I'm about to go say some shit on social media. media. Maybe then you will realize what the fuck you did. You should have kept my son out of your mess. My son ain't got nothing to do with you, your ratchet ass baby mama, and your disrespectful kids. So don't bring my son in nothing. My son go to work and he bring his ass home, and that's it. Leave him the fuck alone. Period. He don't do nothing to nobody. So no, you not about to sit up here and say my son lazy because he don't entertain or get involved or he don't come out his room. Or no, I want my son to stay away from the bullshit. The fuck? Leave my kid alone. I don't give a fuck. That motherfucker go be 45. I'm still gonna be defending him. That's still gonna be my motherfucking child. And ain't nobody gonna talk about him. Especially when he not even a bad kid to be talked about or a bad young adult. These young adults out here doing. I be on the internet looking at this dude called Dre Hughes with the baby mama that beat him up with the 4 kids. My son is the same age as that nigga Dre Hughes. This nigga got 4 fucking kids. About to have another one. My son ain't doing none of that shit. He don't go to no clubs, no strip bars, smoking weed, playing with guns. He don't do none of that. None of that. He might do his own little private shit. I don't know. I don't care. But at least he private enough where it's not all on social media or he not bringing no drama to the home. He may be doing his little shit because at his age, I was doing shit too. I was just a private person about my shit. I wasn't all public and messy and sloppy with it. I was an undercover motherfucker. You didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was very sneaky and private. So if he is involved in some of them shenanigans, at least he ain't bringing it home. Same thing I did. I fucked with a lot of motherfuckers, but they never knew where I lived. Never knew where I laid my head. Didn't know what street I stayed on. None of that. You want to fuck with me? I'll come to you and we'll fuck around together. But you ain't about to know where I lay my head. And my son is the same way. And I give him props for that. He don't bring that mess home. So yeah, jealous baby mamas. Ooh, man, jealousy is real. Jealousy is real. Hatred is real. To motherfucking sick, to know you sick and to get in a fucking infant face and know that you probably spreading them germs to that infant. You got to be a old ratchet, dirty ass bitch. My baby was sick. After that bitch got in my baby face, my baby was sick. That was before New Year's. My baby was sick. My baby got sick like 2 days later. All the way up until maybe, a couple of days ago? I want to say about 3 days ago. He just got better. I had to keep sucking all that mucus, and I had some leftover amoxicillin. I ain't take my baby to no doctor where it was more germs. I just try to do home remedy shit and get my baby back well like that. But to sit up there purposely and be in my baby face, knowing that you was sick and your kids was sick, that's some old evil calculating ass shit. That was dirty as fuck. I don't know, man. It's just, and when you a person like that and you got evil I don't care what y'all say. That's the motherfucking horrible ass demons. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Him dealing with that bitch, the shit come off on him too. Like he do certain shit and he say certain shit, and I be like, what the fuck, man? Why would you? Where is that shit coming from? You don't even act like that. You don't even do that dumbass shit until you start dealing with dumbass people with them same motherfucking demons on top of their head, making them do dumb shit. Now you done got the shit just jumped off on you and you doing the dumb shit. Because yesterday, my baby was in the swing. He wasn't fully strapped in. He was strapped in by the waist, but he wasn't strapped in up here. And he's just starting to get to the point where he can sit up and do what he want to do. So some type of way, he sat up and leaned over and was leaning over the swing. So he was like, instead of sitting in the swing like this, I don't know if you could see. He fell over and his head was face down like this. And his head was like, the swing was still swinging. So his head was dragging on the floor. And I heard him like, uh. But I didn't really pay it no attention because he was sitting right there. Then he talking about some he touching the floor. He touching the floor. He actually touching the floor. And I said, what do you mean he's touching the floor? He leaning over touching the floor. And I look around the corner and my baby fell over the swing. Instead of sitting like this, he fell over the swing and he was just dragging. And he was struggling because he was like, he was struggling like the swing was dragging him while he was upside down. And I'm like, dude, why the fuck would you just sit there if you seen he had fell over on the swing? What the fuck? That's that dingbat bullshit that I'm talking about. That dizzy broad bullshit. Why the fuck you sitting there laughing and your baby fell out the swing, but he ain't fall out because he was still strapped in? He just fell over, but he wouldn't fall on the floor completely because his legs were strapped. Why the fuck would you sit there and laugh at that shit? What's so fucking funny about your baby? What the fuck? Man, y'all should have seen me. I went over there and got my baby and hurried up and unbuckled him. It was like, what the fuck? Like, dude, you got to have them dumbass demons on you to motherfucker sit there and look at that dumb shit and just be like, that's some shit that dumb bitch would do. The fuck? Then we get up this morning. He on this bullshit talking about, I want you to go with me. Nigga, I don't want to go nowhere with you. Go take care of your... And the nigga knew that I was going to be like, I don't want to go with you. Go ahead. He know I'm going to say that. He know it. So that's why he asked me, oh, you, because you know I'm going to say I don't want to go. So by him saying that, I guess he feel like, yeah, no, nigga. Go do your little dirty shit. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I done been there and done that. What you doing? I don't. Go ahead and do what the fuck you got. If you want to run over to a bitch house that's fucking dogging you and using your kids to manipulate, go ahead, nigga. I'm not about to stop you. Shit, go right on the fucking head. Ain't none good gonna come out that situation, but you go get your feelings hurt. That's all. That bitch go get you caught up with another nigga or some bullshit. Go right on ahead. You ran to get away from the bullshit and then you run to get right back. Nah, I'm nigga, go right on ahead. I can't stand for a motherfucker to think, oh yeah, she don't know, she ain't gonna say nothing. No, nigga, I don't say nothing because I don't care. Go ahead and do you. It's not that I don't know and I'm not aware and I'm just, go ahead, nigga. I don't have the I don't have the energy in me to chase behind a nigga that want to chase behind a thought bitch. Nigga, that's you. I don't care. I ain't fucking. So go ahead. You gotta get it from somewhere. If you ain't getting it from me, you gotta get it. You gotta get it somehow, some type of way. Go ahead. I ain't mad at you, my nigga. I don't wanna fuck you. I'm good. That's the truth, for real. But don't play me. Don't play me like I don't know or I don't have a clue, my nigga. It's not that I don't have a clue. It's just that I just don't care right now. I got my own shit I'm struggling with. And I'm not worrying about a nigga chasing behind a thought ass bitch. Nah, I'm not. Go ahead. You can chase that bitch now. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk about my motherfucking kid in the process, though. You better motherfucking speak on your own ratchet ass kids. The way them kids talk to each other. I hit y'all back with another petty ass story about this bullshit.